Okay, so we're going to solve for y, and we want to write the equations in slope-intercept form. And after that, we want to graph it. So I think several of you didn't do very well on this question on the first exam, so let's see how to do it. So this one we have 4x minus 3y equal to 12. So if I need to solve for y, then y need to be by itself, right? So I want y stay here, but the rest of them go. First I can move which term? By subtract 4x. Very good. Right? So now I'm going to bring down, yeah, after this is gone, we have negative 3y. Very good. That's correct. So it's one more step. What's the last step? I need y by itself. Just 3? Negative 3. So when you divide by negative 3, everybody need to do that. Like that. So we're going to have y equal to negative divided by negative is positive 4 over 3x, and the last number is positive or negative? Negative 4. Okay, all right. So when you have this form, this is the form of y equal to mx plus b, right? So we're going to have our slope, and then the b is my y-intercept. So using those, we are going to try to graph. So slope m equal to what, and the y-intercept equal to what? Your m is 4 over 3, and the y-intercept is a point, right, causing the y-axis. Y-intercept x always equal to, for y-intercept we always have what value for x? 0, and then this is a negative 4. Okay, so we're going to use that to graph. So if we're using these two pieces of information to graph, first we will locate the y-intercepts. 0, negative 4. So where is that point? Top, bottom, left, right? Bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4 here. So this is the first point, 0, negative 4. And then using the slope gives you what over what? 4 means go where? Up, rise over 1, right? So you go up 4 and then you go right 3. Yes. So up 4 and then go over 3. Up 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 3 is 1, 2, 3. So the second point here, once you have 2 points, what do I do? You have 2 points, how do you get a line? These 2 points should be on my line, so I need to... Okay, when you have 2 points, how do you draw a line? Just connect them. Okay, so we're going to connect the 2 points because this line is going on forever both sides, so I should add what at the end? the arrow at the end. My line's not very straight. So the third step say connect the 2 points. And then you add arrow at the end. Arrows at the end. Are we okay for the first one? I don't think you two did well on this particular question, so make sure you practice it, okay? Solve for y using the y-intercept and the slope to form that line. So look at this again and see if you have any questions before we move on. You need more paper, right? I have more paper if you need.
I got more paper, that's crazy.
I know, guys, you get your money worth. Number 2 is kind of connected to these questions, a little bit different. They say found x and y intercepts. For a question, we have 20x plus 3y equal to 6, and then we're going to need to graph it also. Okay. Do we remember how to find x and y intercept? X-intercept we set what equal to what? For x-intercept we set what equal to 0? Y equal to 0. For y-intercept we're going to set x equal to 0. So make sure you know how to find them. So we're going to need to find x and y intercepts. So first we're going to find x-intercepts by setting y equal to 0. So we started with the question, which is 20x plus 3y equal to 6. And then we do what? Plus.
Oh, well, we talking for x, right?
Here.
Oh, take away 3y, right?
When y, oh, maybe, depending on, I don't know what you mean. Set y equal to set y equal to 0. How do we set y equal to 0? Instead of y, now we have 0 here. Okay, so we're going to plug a 0 there. So it's going to be 20x plus 3 times 0 equal to 6. Anything times 0 is going to turn into 0, right? So basically, when you plug a 0 in y, this term is going to be gone. Is it okay? That's why I was wondering what you said is correct or not. So this is 20x plus a 0 equal to 6. So this is gone, right? So just 20x equal to 6. If 20x equal to 6, to solve for x, we need to do what? I need to solve for x. Divide what? Divide by 20 both sides. So x equal to 6 over 20. And if I reduce it, what do we get? Both of them can be divided by 2. So the top part, if it's divided by 2, what do I get? 3. So x equal to 3 over 10. Is it okay? So if I write that as a point, this is my x-intercept, my y value need to be 0, and then my x value is 3 over 10. Is it okay? So that's my x-intercept, and then we're going to need to find my y-intercept. So for y-intercept, we're going to set what?
X to 0.
x equal to 0, the opposite one equal to 0, right? So that's the way to find it. And then we're going to use my question here, 20x plus 3y equal to 6. And then I need to replace what? X replace with 0 here, so it's going to be 20 times 0 plus 3y equal to 6, which means what? 0 plus 3y equal to 6. And that one. Yeah, so you have 3y equal to 6 divided by 3 both sides, so y equal to 2. So if I write this as a point, what is the point? My x is 0, that's what we plug in, right? The y is 2. Okay, all right. So that's my x-intercept and y-intercept, right? If they want us to graph, I need to locate the points. 3/10 is just going to be less than 1. But where is it? On the left, right, top, or bottom? Okay, this is your x, this is your y. Where is x equal to less than 1? It's a positive number. X is a positive number. Where does it go? Where is x equal to 1? To the right hand side. So if this is 1, maybe about here, just less than 1. The other one is y, x and y again, right? So this means the point is where? Huh? What did you say? I still don't. Is it top, bottom, left, or right? Okay, this is your x value. This is your y value. With y equal to 2 is 1, 2 here. So this is 2. So this is 0, 2. This guy is 3, 10, 0. So we have these 2 points. We're just going to connect the 2 points like that. And then we get the graph, right? So x-intercept here, y-intercept here. This is the line. Look at this again. See if you can do that on your own. If not, please practice at home. So we did 2 types of question. One is y equal to mx plus b. One is finding the x and y intercept. Both of these are important for business math and college algebra. So make sure you practice, practice, practice. Okay, the next question is finding slope. And actually, I think they have 2 questions finding slope on the final. Anybody remember how to find slope? What's the formula? It's related. But m equal to what? What's on top and what's at the bottom? It's going to be subtract the y value and subtract the x value. So it's going to be, because it's y over 1, so it's going to be the difference of the y value, because y is up and down, right? And then the difference of x value, x2 minus x1, y over 1. The formula will be given to you. You just need to be able to identify which is the correct formula to use. So the first question for the slope is that find the slope between 2 points. And the point is 2, -4, and 10, -6. Okay, So because we are finding slope, it's going to be m equal to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, right? So I would recommend you to actually label the point, which one is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, can you help me with that?
Y2 is 10.
Uh,
Y2 is negative 6, my fault.
So let's just put it on top of the point. So this 2 would be what?
Alright, x1.
X1, this one would be
x2, y1.
Alright, because you did that on one of the tests, so I just want to make sure. And this one would be
x2.
Uh-huh.
Y2.
Okay, so everybody know one is x, one is y, right? One is x, one is y, and if you want this to be 1, then both of them would be 1. Are we okay labeling them? So now just carefully plug into the correct part. So on top, we're going to have what?
10. I'm negative 6.
Okay, be careful. Negative 6, and then minus a negative 4. So be very careful with the sign, okay? At the bottom, we're going to have be careful. 10 minus 2. Yes.
When you do you see how you have the parentheses with the negative 4? Like
Yeah,
on top? Do you have to put that in the calculator to do
it? What do you mean?
Like, let's say if I put negative 6 minus 4.
That would be wrong.
Okay.
Because it's negative times negative, so this is a positive.
So I gotta put parentheses to make it.
So this is your y2, right?
Yeah.
And the formula has the subtracting, right? So this negative is coming from here, like, and then this y1 is negative 4. That's why you have 2 of them. So this one actually become a positive. Negative times negative is positive, right? So by y1 more step, it should be negative 6 plus a 4, because this would be positive, and then over 10 minus 2 like this.
So it's really positive.
After negative times negative, yes. Does it make sense? Because this is from the formula and this is from the point. So you have 2 of them. When you have 2 of them, negative times negative, that become positive.
Would I be able to put the parentheses with changes?
I don't know. This is a negative, so make sure you use negative 6 minus, so I use the subtraction sign, a negative 4 like this, I don't know. Yeah, that's right, negative 2. Okay, but you have to be careful to use the negative sign for negative, subtraction side for the subtraction. That's harder for me, so I never tried. Okay, so on top we have what?
2.
Negative 2. At the bottom we have 8. So we reduce it, we're gonna get just 1 over 4? Negative 1 over 4. Okay? Alright, so that's one of them, and there's another one for the slope. So found slope between 2 points, and the 2 points is 2, 8, and negative 5, 8. So I want you to label the point first. x1, then write down the formula, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Like, if you know the correct formula, always write down the formula first, so if you mess it up, I can give you some partial credit. Okay, so label the point and plug it in for me. I'm going to check with you in a minute. Okay, what's on top?
8.
8
8. Minus 8.
minus 8. At the bottom? Uh-huh.
8 minus 2.
Okay, so 8 minus 8 is 0. Bottom we have,
-6.
yes. When you have a fraction with 0 on top, what does that mean?
Improper fractions.
If you have 0 piece of cake out of, this is negative, but pretend this is 7 pieces, that means what? You have, if you have 0 out of something, means, if you have 0 donuts out of 7 pieces of donuts, it means you have what? 0. But if you have 7 out of 0, is that possible? No. So the 0 at the bottom is undefined, okay? So that's exactly what they're trying to test you, I think. All right, so this is one of them. Okay, now we're moving on to factors. Some of you are getting pretty good at the factoring. Hopefully you are. Factor, the first one, I am going to have, okay, hold on. All right. Do they have anything in common? You can pull out a 5. How many x? 2. So after you pull out 5 for this one and 2 from here, you have to the 3. So together is 5, right? And then if you multiply, you get back to the first term. The sign between them is, okay, positive or negative first? Negative, and then 5. Do we have any more x? No, because you pull out 2, right? But sometimes if you pull out the whole thing, then it would become what? If you pull out the whole term, then this, you need to hold a place with, okay, if you pull out the whole 5x to the 5th, then that term will become, okay. All right, if we have 2x squared minus 4x cubed, then you will pull out what?
X.
Just x?
2x.
2x, that's it?
Square.
Square, okay. Then the first term will become what?
X.
Okay, you pull out this whole thing. Do you have another x here? If you put an x here, this becomes cube.
Oh.
So I cannot put an x there. What do I put?
What is the cube on the 4x?
No, we're talking about the first term.
Oh, then nothing. Just 1.
1 minus.
4x cubed.
Okay, you pull out 2x squared. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Any more x? 1. Because this times this need to become the first term, right? 2x times this need to become this guy, okay? So I'm going to write that down too. Guys, I'm not very good at the GCF stuff, I guess. So we're going to have 5b. If we have factoring 4, 2x squared minus 4x cubed. It's like you say, because they have 2 in common, they have x squared in common. If we pull out the whole things, we use 1 to hold the place. Bring down the subtraction, 4 divided by 2 is 2, and then you have 1 more. This times this is the first term, this times this is the second term, okay? All right, so you have one like that, pulling out a GCF, and then we have another one like this. X squared minus 9x plus 14. When you have 3 terms, you can either try AC methods, but if the leading coefficient is 1, you can try the shortcut also. So if we try the shortcut, what times what would be x squared? X times x. And then we need to look at the 14, right? So what we multiply to 14? 1 times 14 or 2 times 7, that's it, right? So somehow I need to get a 9. Negative 9. So which one will give me a 9 or negative? Okay, so first of all, I just focus on 9 first, 2 and 7, so we can get rid of this, right? Okay, so I'm going to put 2 and 7 first, and then we try to figure out the sign, right? So I need a negative 9. How do I use these two numbers to make a negative 9? Yeah, if you subtract 2 and subtract a 7, would that be a negative 9? And then if you multiply negative 2 times a negative 7, then you get what? Positive 14, which is this sign, right? So we will double check. These two multiplied together is x squared. The last two terms multiplied together is positive 14 is the last number. Outside, I'm going to get negative 7x. Inside, I'm going to get negative 2x. So together we have negative 9x. So that seems to work. Is it okay? So we only use shortcut if the leading coefficient is 1. All right? But we have to double check to make sure it's correct. Number 7. Trying to see the stuff that's similar. If we have x squared minus 49. So 2 terms. This is the difference of 2 squares. And it's what square subtracting what square? First one is x squared. Second one is 7 squared, right? So when you have difference of 2 squared, a squared minus b squared, you're going to break it to what? X minus 7, x plus 7, because it's a plus b, a minus b, right? Are we okay? Let's do one more of those because I want to make sure you get it. So another one can be 25y squared minus 64. So I want to make sure this is the difference of 2 squares, so I'm going to need to rewrite them as something square minus something square. 5 with y, okay. 5 with y is perfect. 64 is what times 8 times 8, okay. So when we get to here, we are going to break it to factor as what? Right. 5y minus 8, 5y plus 8. Is that okay? Okay, everybody seems okay with the difference of 2 square? Alright, so the next one is going to be 4 terms. So let's see, for 4 terms. 8. 4 terms, we are going to have 2 factoring. 2xy minus 3x, and then minus 4y plus a 6. When you have 4 terms factorings, we use factor by how many at a time? So factor by grouping in pair. So 2 at a time. And then we want to focus on 2 at a time and see what we can pull up. So for the first two terms, we can pull out what? Both of them have?
Y.
Do both of them have y?
You talking about,
The first two terms.
they have X.
They can pull an x, and inside we're gonna have
Y.
just y. Okay. X times y is just xy, it's not these two terms. So what am I missing? 2y. Okay, so we double check. 2y times x is 2xy. Okay, and then bring down the sign of what? Subtracting. So for this term, if I pull an x, now I have 3. Okay, and the last two terms, be careful, it started with negative, so I have to pull out the subtraction sign. When I pull the subtraction sign, what will happen inside? Change this sign to this sign will be opposite, right? Because negative times negative will become positive here, right? Okay, what do they have in common? I can pull out a two. Okay, so if I pull out 2, the first term will be 2y. Okay, the last term will be 3. So they should match, but don't force them to match. Like some of you make a mistake on the first parenthesis and you just force whatever that is. Like you have to double check it, okay? So now they have what in common? 2y minus 3 match. Okay, so this part match, and then the left part, the part that's left is what? X minus 2. Are we okay? So that's the 4 terms, factor by grouping. Right, let's look at number 9. So we have one that you have to solve by factoring. Let's do this one. Number 9. Solve by factoring. And we have 3x squared plus an 8x minus an 11 equal to 0. Okay, so because it's 3 terms, so we need to factor by what? We have ax squared plus bx plus c. We use the AC method, okay? AC method. What is A, B, and C? A is 3, B is 8, C is negative 11. Okay, so now I need to find two numbers when they do what? When they multiply together, that product equal to what? A times C. When they add together, the sum equal to. Okay, you guys need to practice this, okay? When they multiply together, it's A times C. When they add together, that's B. So A times C is what?
33.
Negative 33. So for a negative 33 or just 33, what we multiply to 33?
11 and 3.
3 times 11, one more.
1 times 33.
1 times 33. Okay, so the B part is 8, right? I need to somehow get an 8. Which one will give me an 8?
Negative 3, 11.
These two, right? So like you say, negative 3 and 11, would that be a positive 8?
Yes.
Yes. And negative 3 times a positive 11, is it a negative 33?
Yes.
Okay. So a lot of time I just put down the number first and I play with the sign until it works for both of these, okay? So once I get those two numbers, where do they go? The negative 3 and 11 go where? Yes, they go to the middle, break it into 2, so we have what and what?
3x.
Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative 3x, okay? Positive 11x, got it? So, and then I need to bring down the first term, which is 3x squared. I need to bring down the last term, which is minus 11, right? Don't forget, this is an equation equal to 0. Once we have 4 terms, then what? We factor by, yes, pairs, right? One pair, one pair. So 4 terms factor by grouping. Now we have to be careful. What am I pulling out?
X.
Okay, what else?
3x.
3x. Okay, and then inside we are going to have
X.
Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative.
1.
Good. All right. Next pair. What is the sign? Don't skip the sign, huh? Addition, okay. And then you can bring out the
1.
just one.
1x.
11. Did we see that?
11x.
Hold on. Okay, just the number first.
11.
11. Okay, do they both have x?
No.
No. Can I bring the x out?
No.
Okay. So inside we're gonna have
1.
Okay, this is 11x. You bring out the 11. You have x. Bring down the negative sign. 11. Pull out 11. We have 1 to hold the place. So look at this again. And again, they should match, but don't force them to match. Because sometimes you make a mistake and you just force another mistake. That's not okay. All right, what is the common factor? X minus 1 is my common factor. The other part is 3x plus 11. This is an equation, so when you get to this point, each factor will set to 0. So you have factor times a factor equal to 0, so you set each factor equal to 0. So this one is x minus 1 equal to 0. This one is 3x plus 11 equal to 0. First one equal to 1 because add 1 both sides, right? Second one, you can move the subtract 11 both sides. 3x equal to negative 11, and then we will divide 3 both sides, so x equal to negative 11 over 3. Alright, so 2 answer because it started with x squared, right? Alright, one more, number 10. They want you to multiply 3x plus 2, 5x minus 4. Okay, when you multiply like that, we do what? Okay, you should have done this many times. Huh? Yeah, like this times this times this, right? And the second term also multiply each one. So what do we get? first term is 15x squared. And then negative 12x. Okay. Alright. And then inside we have plus 10x. The last two terms minus 8. Okay. Anything else we can combine? No? For what? I cannot hear. Yes. So 15x squared minus 2x minus 8. Are we okay? Alright, so what if I have x plus 2 squared? How do I multiply those? X plus 2, x plus 2. Okay. And then we have x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. So final answer is x squared plus 4x plus 4. Aiden, you okay? Need you to get those points because it's multiplying and combine like terms. Okay, now we're moving on to major quiz 2. Trying to match this with one of the old exams. Hopefully it'll be the same. I don't make this final exam, okay? Final exam is from the department, so I'm trying to guess along with you. Okay, so one of them is the inequality one, so let's do that one first. Where do I have it? Okay. Alright, I'm trying to match it. Alright, major quiz 2. One of them may look like this. Solving a negative 5x minus a 6 greater than equal to 14. Okay. So I need x by itself first. Plus 6, and then negative 5x greater than equal to 20. And then to solve for x, we're going to need to divide just 5, negative 5. So x on the other side we have
4.
Just 4?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. But this is inequality. When you multiply or divide negative number, you need to do what? You are divided by a negative number. Now you need to you flip that. Okay, so this is how you solve it. How do I put it on a graph? To graph it, first we will draw a line and then locate negative 4. If it's less than equal to, it's going to be which sign?
What did you say?
This one is going to be shade left side or right side? Left side for the negative number or here. And then close that with brackets for equal, right? Okay, if I need to write the interval notations, start from close negative parenthesis all the way to -4, close it with brackets. Okay, so we have to move a little bit faster if you want to see all the major quiz too. So I'm gonna keep going. Okay, the next one is also inequality, but a little bit longer. So the next one we have number 12. We're gonna need to solve it also. We have 3 times 5x minus 1 is greater than 4 times 3x plus 5 minus a 10. Okay, first, we are going to distribute here, 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 here. Once we multiply, what do we get? 15x minus 3 greater than 12x plus 20 minus 10. Aiden, you okay? And then what? Okay, if this is on the same size, do I need to do opposite or just combine them? Just combine them. When I combine them, this is going to be what? Plus 10. Thank you. Okay, we are still solving for x, so x need to be by itself. I can move the, so I want all my x here, all my number on the other side. Add 3 both sides. 15x greater than 12x plus 13. Okay, now all the x need to go to the left hand side, so we can move the how? Subtract 12x, subtract 12x. So on the left hand side we have 3x is greater than 13. Almost done. One more step. Divide 3 both sides. Do we have to flip this time?
No.
No, because we are not multiplying or dividing negative number, right? So we just solve this, and then I need to graph it. To graph it, first, draw line, and then label 13 over 3. This time we're going to shade to the right side to all the big number toward infinitive, and then close that with parenthesis because no equal, right? Are we okay? Aiden, you okay? All right, interval notation starting with 13 over 3 parenthesis, comma, positive infinity. Okay, look at these two again, see if you have any question. Those are the inequality one. And then we are going to do some simplifying root. Okay, simplify. We just have about 15 minutes, so hang in there. I know it's a lot. Okay, one of them would be kind of like this, number 13. We're going to need to simplify a root, and we have 80 x to the 5th y to the 8th. Okay. sorry. Getting stressed. All right. So I need, this is what kind of root? I don't see a number for the root number. This is square root, mean how many as a group to get out? 2 as a group. So I need to break the 80 first. 80 can be
40 and 20. 40 and 2.
2 times 40, okay?
Then 20 and 2.
2 times 20.
And then 5 and 4. Then 2 and 2.
Okay, so we start when they are all prime numbers. So this means I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, y. Okay, I just list them out. And you told me that I need how many as a group? 2 as a group. So we have one group of 2 group of 2. So mean I bring them out as what? 2 times 2. And how many x? 2 group of x. Okay, cross out x, x. How many group of y? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside the root, we have what?
Just
5 and x. So multiply outside will give me 4 x squared y to the 4th. And then square root of 5x. Okay, look at that again, see if that makes sense. Okay, so that's that. And then don't forget, like when you have a square root of negative number, it's going to be I, but if you have cube root of negative number, it's going to be a negative answer. Okay, so I'm gonna need to use those. The next question is number 14. Again, we need to simplify. This time we have a cube root of negative 32 x to the 12 y to the 5th power. Okay, because it's a negative number under the cube root, it means the answer is going to be square root with negative number is I. This one is a cube root with negative is going to be a negative answer, meaning I can put this out as a negative first. But then I have to break 32. Okay, help me to break 32. 32 is 2 times
16.
Okay, 16 is
8.
okay, 8 is
4.
and 4 is
2.
okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of them. When this is cube root, mean how many as a group do I need? 3 as a group. So negative, this is cube root. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have x to the 12. I'm going to just think about it. I don't want to list them. And then y, like that. I need 3 as a groups. Because it's negative under keyword, I know my answer is going to be negative. Okay. How many group of 2? One group of 2 get out as 2. And then for 12 of them, how many group of 3? 4. So it's going to be x to the 4. Are we okay? Because 12 means 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay. How many group of y? Huh? Just one group of y. And then what's inside the keywords? It's like 2 times 2 and y, right? That's how you get 4y. So it's going to be negative 2x to the 4y. Don't forget this is a keyword. Don't lose the q. 4y squared. Is that okay? If you really want to, you can like 2 cubed is 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 3 is 12 here. And then y is 3 and 2 more is 5. All right. We run out of time, so we have to keep going. The last part is the stuff with I and then a quadratic formula. Have a few different things. Okay, so one of them may look like this one, number 15. They want you to simplify and then answer want to be a plus bi form. So one of them we have is going to be negative 3i times negative 4 plus 2i. Like that. Okay. So this is just multiplication, right? And this times this times this. Okay, when we multiply, what are we going to get? Positive 12i, okay? And then the second term would be negative 6i squared. Anybody remember what I squared is? I know it's been a while. I squared is negative 1. So please practice and remember this by exam. So this means I can replace my I squared with negative 1. So this becomes 12i minus 6 times negative 1. So these two multiplied together will give me what? Negative 6 times negative 1 is positive 6. So, and they want it to be a plus bi form, so I need to change the order, right? So can I put 6 plus 12i? Because they want it plus 12i because it needs to be a plus bi form, right? Is it okay? So it's just multiplication, but you do need to know I squared equal to negative 1. Are we okay with that? All right, so, and other similar ones, slightly longer. We are going to have number 16. Same kind of instructions. You simplify. Sorry. 4 minus 6i times 5 plus I. The answer need to be a plus bi form, but you multiply and you simplify, right? Okay. So this times this times that, this times this times that. First number is what? 20. Second number? Plus 4i. Aiden, what's the third one?
Negative 30.
Negative 30i, and then these two?
And negative 6i squared.
Yes, negative 6i squared, and earlier we already say I squared is what? I squared equal to -1, so this can replace with -1, right? And then we also have like terms to combine. What are the like terms that we are combining? Yeah, that will give me negative 26i. And then this was -6 times -1, right? So this would be 20 minus 26i. This multiplied together is plus 6. So combined like term, we're going to have 26 minus 26i. Is that okay? Okay, 2 more and then we can done. Last 2. Number 17, they want you to solve by square root property. And the question is x minus 5 perfect square equal to 7. So the square root property say if you have stuff, perfect square equal to some stuff, then you can take square root both sides. The right hand side come with plus and minus. So this is what they are trying to ask you to use. If you have perfect square on one side, you take square root both sides. Right hand side come with plus and minus. Do we have a perfect square? Yes, so we're ready to take square root both sides, the right hand side plus minus. So x minus 5 perfect square, this is 7. So if we have that, the square root and square do what to each other? Cancel, so we just have x minus 5 equal to plus minus square root of 7. Add 5 to both sides. So x will equal to okay, very good. Just one more. 2 minutes. The last one is quadratic formula. So we're gonna do one to solve using quadratic formula. So again, they're gonna give you all the formula. You just need to identify which one to use. So the very last question for today says solve by quadratic formula. And the question that I have is negative 11y equal to 2y squared plus 6. So for quadratic formula, make sure you put this in order. And it to be ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So this is obviously not in order, okay? One of the common mistakes is like people think this is A, this is B, this is C. No, you have to put them in the correct order first before we can plug into the formula. So I need the square first, and then I need the one with just one term and number, right? So the easiest way to put in this order is move which term? So you have square, and then 1, and then number. Move the 6. Okay, if you move the 6, then it's not in the order. I need all 3 of them on one side. Square, just one term, number. How? How do I move it?
2y squared is a, right?
Say it again.
2y squared is a.
Why?
Because it's squared.
Oh, this is a yes. But I need to put them in order first. So like you say, you move it by what?
2y squared.
Hold on. We have to move this term first. Like they're not on the same side. You cannot pick out the A, B, and C yet. And that's the mistake that most people do. Okay, how do you move that? Add 11y. Okay, Aiden, where do I put it? In the middle, thank you. So this is your B, right, actually. So this is going to be 2y squared plus an 11y plus a 6 equal to 0. So it has to be in this order first, okay? One of the common mistakes is feels like this is A, this is B, this is C. So it's not just like that. Okay, so A is? Just 2, B is? 11, C is? 6. So the formula, hopefully you will identify x or y here equal to negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, right? So help me to plug it in. Negative 11 plus minus square root of 11 squared minus 4 times 2 is my A, 6 is my C, 2 times 2 at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to have y equal to negative 11. 11 squared is 121. Minus 4 times 2 times 6. 4 times 2 is 8 times 6. 8 times 6. 48. At the bottom we have 4. So now we have negative 11 plus minus. I need 121 minus 48. I know you don't have a calculator today, so I'm going to help you out with that. We have a 73 here. This is 4. So I don't think 73 can be broken down any further, so this is going to be the answer. So we are a little bit over time today, so I'm going to stop. That's the review for major quiz 1 and 2. So that's the first part of the final you will take on this day, okay? And if you need me to print out some old exam for you to practice, let me know. I would be happy to do it and bring it to class on Tuesday. Alright, so we did a review over the first part of your